So there's many people that they feel they don't fit in within society. And many of them are asking themselves, is there something wrong with me? It's easier to think there's something wrong with me than to think that I'm okay and everybody else are wrong. Also, many people think this way, that they are themselves are right and everybody else are wrong. But anyhow, that's a different class. Anyhow, so I want to refer to the question that people ask themselves, is there something wrong with me? So the answer is yes. There is something wrong with all of us. Each one of us as individual, there's definitely something wrong with us. And that's why we are here. We came to this world to work on all of those parts that are wrong with ourselves and to rectify them. And when we finish that process and we become to be right, not wrong, so that means mission accomplished, and we are able to leave this world and to go to our place in heavens. Okay? So when you look at it this way, so you understand that everybody here are wrong in different ways. Okay? So let's go back. So somebody is trying to fit in to society, whatever it is. It can be school, it can be job, it can be like whatever, community, different things. And he feels misfit, doesn't work, all kinds of reasons, whatever it is. Well, the truth is that most of the people, it's very hard for them to get along one with another. Most of the people. But there's no choice. You can't live in the woods by yourself. There is people that do that. You can't, but like for most of the people, it's not, they prefer to find a way to get along this way or another, better, worse, and to live their life, even though they are misfit. And this is the whole society. The whole society is a good collection of misfits that are coming together and somehow working their way through that. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder. Some people have more experience how to deal with them, so it makes it easier. Some people you have bad experience with them and it makes it harder, whatever it is. But this way or another, one step at a time, you play along and you live your life. That's what most of the people do. Okay? So I would call that surviving. Okay? That's not what I would like to define as living. Surviving. Somehow, this way, that way, okay, can live with it, can survive, continue, fine. But we want to learn how to live, not only to survive, to live. And that's a challenge. And the truth is that that's part of the purpose of the Torah. The Torah is teaching us how to live our life. And when we are following the Torah, everybody as a society, so then it works. This is part of the revelation of the wisdom of Hashem, that He gave us the Torah. Right? Use your manual. You have to use the user manual, and then you can succeed to activate that whole system in a better way. Most of the people, they say, can't be. Torah is old. For those generations back then, for us, we have better ideas. We know better than the Torah. Let us decide the rules. Okay? So we have quite a lot of experience in humankind. So let's look on all of the different societies that exist through the generations. Do you see somebody that succeeded, like big time, that it's like serious society, that have good morals, that are doing good things, that is good for the rest of the humanity, that are, bringing like the whole creation to an elevation to come closer to the Creator? Do you see something like that? I don't think so. Unfortunately, from all of those different trials, so many ideas, so many this way, that way, whatever it is, democracy, monarchy, communism, this, that, all kinds of ideas, do it this way, do it that way. None of them really works. Each one have its defects. And the world is like surviving, like a human being, like an individual that is surviving. Somehow finding the way to make it another step, and another step, and another step. But we're waiting for Mashiach. Why we're waiting for Mashiach? Many reasons. One of the reasons that he will lead us how society should be. How we have to live our life as a society. To make the world not only a place of surviving, to make the world a place of living. To bring all of the potential to be actual. All of the goodness of Hashem. To live with the goodness of Hashem all our life. The whole humanity. And that's, I think it's a good reason to wait for Mashiach, right? Better than the last one that I said about telling your neighbor, you see, told you, I was right all along. Forget about it. It's not about who's right. It's about we need somebody that knows better than us how the world needs to look like, how people need to live. And Bezrat Hashem, I'm hoping it will happen today. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, amen v'amen.